Do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the culture. I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound.
Yeah, you duff. Order belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, what ping we bring, man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring, man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring, man right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punched you, never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. They keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring man right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Brother have a kid on his heels. In a ring it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging up.
It's a full moon, so look out. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And of course, here he is, Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The sauce, Lawrence Okoli. This WBO World Champion Cruiserweight is a hard hitter and could fight at heavyweight one day.
Just take note, look at the reach, look how much they're giving away in this fight.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a British, Commonwealth, and European cruiserweight champion from London, England, a cruiserweight champion of the world, Lawrence "The Sauce" Okoli.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And there's the bell to start round one. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice hook. No rest for the weary. What an amazing environment, Johnny. A special night. These two gladiators going at it in the outdoors.
It's been a long, long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been at the sun, they've been having a good time. But this is what they do.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Coley may go down here. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So much firepower here. Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Just saying again, don't change too much. Keep the mate. You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
You're getting your time already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't give you out. Great work. Relax now.
I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him go.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round.
And ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
It's boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't worry about it. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that.
Coley, Robert, and down! Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Good, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to fall back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Straight right just misses. Throws the jab but does not score. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Coley in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Listen, you switched up. What do you do? Ready to go back out there.
Come back, jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's
Jab back. The boxing, be smart, get your shots in. Don't get them any.
great work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
And there's the bell to start round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
He misses with that jab. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Throws the jab, but does not score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
In the first minute, stick him on the end of that top and then just start carrying the feet. Don't forget the jab. No, you carry away. What about your defense in the end of all?
Here we go to the 4th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
This is poetry in motion. If you've got a great jab, if you've got a long reach, I know that was me. I'm admiring what I'm seeing here.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Hold that thought! Usyk! I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. One punch could change everything in this battle. They both want a hard-field knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
That's his round. Good work. Good man. Just saying again, don't...
And now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight. Don't give him up.
On to the 5th we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Don't let him back on the front. Great round. I don't want you to load up.
Then win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then go again. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Then coast through this round and then ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
And you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
Gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
And there's the bell for round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just missing with the right uppercut. Missing with that right hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Well done with that counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tact for tact. And this fight is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Perfect counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. That counter punch caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Oh, my, Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Get your focus back.
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
Just don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
Right, man, beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your
Right
mind.
hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit.
Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
Again, you were smart. You weren't loading up. You were still landing your power shots. Good work.
And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab doesn't find a home. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Put him back on him this round. Don't worry about that round. Let's.
You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
But we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll
Give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
focus. Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. No smoke.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Gaps will appear. You were thinking.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Go back and win the round.
Don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that. And do what you got to do. Good work.
Round 8, and we're off again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Just misses with that uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Good counter punch. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw. Did you see that? Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out. There's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't
Set him up and you take him out. But he's ready to go. He's
go back out there and win the rounds. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Stick your rhythm back and you go again. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back to
getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body
minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now good work. Stay focused.
push back. Get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart.
Getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
What do you go? Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Set him back.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They exchange punches. No rest for the weary. Can't score with that right uppercut. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get a jab back.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one something amazing.
All right? Go.
It's round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
One punch can change anything when these two step in the ring. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Okoli in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
You're switching off. You're switching off, and you're starting to make this.
Good man, good man. Just saying again, don't change too much.
Keep on back on the job, and get back out there and win the round.
Nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Buries up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the back.
And there's the bell for round 11. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
You'd like to see more jabs. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice exchange here from both men. He threw a punch and just got countered. They're both trying for a knockout. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And the big cat goes down. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Right round. Now relax, relax. You were thinking, you were sort of
Confidence. You want to take that confidence away. Go out, in
hit the jab. Don't get carried away. Great defense at the end of all that.
this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right?
Keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get your timing.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The straight right just misses. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This is what Okoli did not want to do. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That uppercut does not score. Well done with that counter shot. Jab not fun. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top strike arm and I lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a night glove slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son, don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. That's right. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got cheers on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro. And it's Coke Star that I don't take
Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Wild One. Up against them, Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Here we have Wild One from the United States of America. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks, trimmed with yellow, the Wild One. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can hear everything.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That jab had to hurt. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? We wanted action, and they are giving us action. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Missing with the hook. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good round. You feel good? Good man, you like this. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget.
He's gone already. Just make sure you follow
Go out there and win this next round.
I need to finish it. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. Come on.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there.
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. You go.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Don't get carried.
On to the second round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Well done with that counter shot. Misses with that uppercut. There's a counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is a high-octane battle. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing.
Nice work. Good.
And there's the bell for round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
So much firepower here. Well done with that counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
The straight right just misses. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Much better than this one.
Okay, I'm Good work. There's 1, 2, sir.
Box him back together and put it back on him this round.
No fault. Right round. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let...
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
In there. Hurry up a little bit. We got to figure it out. Good work.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Where was the defense? And the wild one gets dropped. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. The wild one goes down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Jab, and don't get carried away. What about your defense?
Back behind your jab basics, just get your rhythm back, and then you go again. He needs to go back out there, and he needs to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Go on, don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots.
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Ready. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, very double.
He needs you to switch back on, get focused.
Back into the fray here in round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Can't score with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over. Catch and shoot. punch. Will the referee step in? And the wild one goes down. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.